Good morning and welcome to the Bonia Recreation Ground as we get ready for action in the Trinidad and Tobago National Youth League Under 17. It's D Zone. It's Creek Under 17s. They're up against the team from San Juan, the San Juan Jabloteh team, as both teams get ready to take the field for the start of this exciting encounter in the National Youth League. Well, we've got the Creek starting lineup for you. They will be in blue with a bit of a, shall we say, fluorescent streak. So, Creek in goal, their captain and number 1, Emmanuel Peru. Number 2 is Darrell Daniel. Number 4, Jeremiah Ellis. Number 8, Luke Eccles. Number 11, Eccles, yes. Eccles, number 11, Kadima Fafana. Number 12, Radon John. Number 14, Jabari Joseph. Number 19, Marcus Sardinia. Number 21, Caden Pilgrim. Number 17, the big Aidan Jones. Be looking at that number. And number 10, rounding off the starting lineup, is Justin Phillip. Well, for the boys from San Juan, we've got in goal John Aaron. He'll be sporting number 1 jersey. Sporting number 4, and their captain, Darren Tawari. Number 13, Ajani Thomas. Number 7, Kedal Suleiman. Number 10, Mali Ramdas. Number 11, Fabian Patterson. Sporting the number 9 jersey, it's going to be Jeremiah McSween. And number 5 is Nicholas Lucas. Number 12, Jamal George. Number 23 is Jaheim Fontrose. And rounding off the starting lineup for the boys from San Juan is the number 8, Israel Fleming. Well, this promises to be an exciting encounter on this Sunday morning as the youths come out to display their stuff. Just looking to get just about a 9 o'clock start. A slight delay as the referee just gives his last words of instructions to the players. The boys from San Juan, of course, in their traditional outfits, green and red, really looking resplendent. But the boys from Arima, this Creek team, has been making a lot of noise in youth football in Trinidad and Tobago within recent times, and they look to continue to do so as they get ready to take the field. We've got on the bench for the Creek team, the head coach, none other than Mr. Lincoln Augustus. And on the opposite side of things, we've got sitting as the head coach of the San Juan Jabloteh team, we've got Cohen Francis. He's been supported by Dave Weeks. So a picturesque morning. The sun out in most of its glory. If we look to the east, we see a bit of overcast conditions coming. Perfect footballing conditions. A light breeze blowing from east to west as the teams are just getting their final instructions here from the referee, Mr. Stephen Jones. He'll be the man in the middle. So this one promises to be a cracker. Of course, Jabloteh traditionally very strong at the youth level. They continue to make waves in Trinidad and Tobago. In fact, at the senior level, they have continued their strong performances. Just last night, getting past the Point Fortin Civic team that's at the senior level. But make no mistake, Creek is here, and you'll have to cross that creek to get to the promised land this morning, because that team from Arima, quite strong. They possess the ability to hold up the ball well, and you'll have to look at the number 17, Aidan Jones. He's going to be a force up top. The number 19, Marcus Saldanian, he's also going to be able to... Saldinia, as I'm being corrected in the stands, the Jabloteh supporter, it seems, but she's saying that Saldina is her grandson. So the fans are out, and that's the beauty of youth football. The fans come out to support these youngsters. They leave home early on Sundays, and it's an opportunity here, the National Youth League, for them to really... And Jabloteh looking to go long. And beautiful skill in the middle there by the number 8. That's Luke Saldina. He loses out, but Eccles, that's a nice turn on the inside. And it falls to Jones. Look for the shot here. And it's not well hit, and it goes easily to John Aaron, the man in goal for Jabloteh. He decides to go long. It's misjudged at the back, and then the keeper comes and claims that Peru bowls it out wider as Creek putting the ball down and always on the ball. Eccles, he finds Jones. He loses out, and Jabloteh able to come forward here. Referee calling for the foul on Marcus Saldina. And it's going to be Jabloteh ball. Lucas, he leaves it for his captain, Tawari. Tawari just putting the ball, a pretty pink ball. And Tawari, it's a beautiful ball. Straight to the keeper. A bit overhit, and he's done the necessary. That's Peru. And he decides to bowl it out. It's almost intercepted, but they're able to maintain possession. And the ball goes out for a throw on the far side. So both teams yet to really settle here. Early days yet. Jabloteh looking to apply some pressure. The ball thrown forward. And it just goes out of play. There it's McSween just getting on the wrong the back of the defender. It's going to be Peru. He's asking his defenders to go upfield, looking for movement. Thus far, he's been able to find Eccles in the midfield. And it's over everyone's head. Finds a Jabloteh jersey. He puts it forward to McSween. This is going to be a battle within a battle. That's the battle between McSween and the big number 5 for the Creek team. Ball punted forward. And there, again, coming out the better is the number 5 for Creek. Ball played wider, but it's out of play. It was aimed at George, who's unable to keep it in play. Out here by Jabloteh. A bit of a foul on Eccles. He's the live wire in the middle of the midfield for this Creek team. He goes long trying to get the number 18 going. But it's broken up, and here comes Jabloteh. Patterson. He's up 1-on-1, but he decides to go back looking for support. And a shot. And it's just parried wider there. So Fleming with the shot. It's parried across for a corner. So it's going to be the first corner of the match for the Jabloteh. It's going to be taken by Fabian Patterson. The big guys from the back, they stride forward. A lot of height to aim at here. Can he pick them out? He's going to be taking this with the right boot. It's going to be curling inward. The big number 23 front rows has come forward. Ball floated across, but it's overhit. Kept in play. And it's finally cleared. And John with it. In fact, it goes out of play on the far side. And it's going to be a throwing for the Jabloteh team. So the boys from San Juan, a bit of foul throw. He was throwing on the run. Something that you're going to see a bit often at this level. It's thrown in. And Eccles just clears it forward. Hands in the back. So Creek giving up a lot of soft fouls here. They'll have to be very careful, because this Jabloteh team have a lot of height, can be dangerous from set pieces. Jaheim Van Rose, though he stands over this one, he's going to go for home. And it's overhit, it's over the bar, and it's out for a goal kick for the Creek team. Goalkeeper Emmanuel Peru, he's been seen a lot of action in front of his goal mouth, not really tested just yet. Bar that shot from Fleming. His clearance is not the best, but it's controlled by Creek. And it's given away in the midfield. Ball played wider. And they maintain good possession. Jabloteh getting into their passing sequence. And it's thrown again. That's some good work by the defender, but then he puts it across the face of the goal. It's cleared, but only. And the referee just bailed out by the referee. A 50-50 call. So Ellis just coming out on the wrong side of that tackle. And it's Peru trying to find his big number 10. Justin Philip, he does. The referee says there's an infringement. It's going to be a free kick for Creek just inside the Jabloteh half of the field. Of course, the Creek team coached by Lincoln Augustus, former police player. So it's going to be standing over the ball. Eccles, Luke Eccles. He's been the man for Creek thus far. Nippy midfielder. Good vision. From this distance, he's going to try here on. Drives it. It's easily cleared by Tuwari. And it's played through. It's going to be a foot race. George, he gets stayed first. Then basically a back pass to the keeper. And Peru will happily, gleefully holds it, uses his whole area and bangs it upfield. Philip. This is going to be also a battle within a battle. Ball played. Van Rose versus Philip. Philip gets to the ball first, but Van Rose comes across, makes his body big and just screens that one out. Good defending there by the big defender, Jahim Van Rose. So there's some battles that he got to take personal interest in as the game goes on. The number 10 for Creek, Justin Phillip, versus the number 23 for the Jabloteh team, Jahim Front Rose. Ball just went out here. And Tuwari just comes across and clears it out. So Tuwari, he's been transformed a bit into a centre back. Started playing more on the wing and higher up the field. But today he's going to pin the defense for the Jabloteh team. Ball just being retrieved. And it's going to be a throwing here. Darrell Daniel just ensuring that he's in the right spot. Through into Philip. It's one out, but only falls to the impressive Eccles. He goes down. It's a name that you should remember. And circle Luke Eccles. He stands over this one. Will he try goalkeeper John Aaron? It's a bit far. It's going to take something special to get past him from this distance. But if there's one man on the pitch who's shown he's got the ability, is Eccles. He goes for goal. And it just flies over. So it's one thing that you're going to see with young players. They're going to go for the spectacular. They're going to try their luck from distance. So it's Jabloteh building from the back. Front rows with the return pass. And a bit of a handle ball there by Fleming. It's quickly taken. The referee is not satisfied at all as well there. So he asks that it be retaken. In fact, he's allowed the play to continue. Of course, we're here at the Bonnier ground. And it's John Aaron. Passes the ball nicely. And picking up it's Ramdas. He goes back to his skipper, Tuwari. Tuwari scanning Ramdas. Returning the ball. It's played through. Georgia is lightning fast. But coming to the edge of his area. Despero comes, claims. And then he bangs it upfield. Fun Rosa clears it out. Taken down beautifully there by McSween. And some good work there by Saul. Dana, the Jabloteh bench not happy with the call. It's thrown in and George wins out. Suleiman goes wider. Beautiful ball. And now Jabloteh beginning to boss the possession. But then they get the commentator's curse. The advantage played. Philip plays it wider. John. That's Redon. He's in a battle there. Loses out. They're asking for the ball going out of play. And it's just out of play. So it's going to be a throwing here for the Quick team. Thrown into Joseph. Joseph trying to find Eccles, but it's given up cheaply. And it just rolls out of play. So it's going to be a throwing now for Pilgrim. So both teams exchanging possession. Jabloteh would think that they had just settled, but it seems like Creek now coming into their own. Good strong challenge there. Joseph trying to get Philip going. It's another opportunity at it, but front row just bangs it upfield. Jamal George, though, he has a great change of foot. And I think that's going to be very interesting with him out wider here. I think it's going to be a handful for the Royal Daniel as the game goes on. Peru looking to start things off, go short to Daniel. The Jabloteh press getting in effect. Saldana unable to keep it in play. It's going to be a throw. Thrown in to Tawari. He skips past one challenge. Lucas trying to get George going. Daniel. That's a strong challenge there on that's the referee saying it's Jabloteh's ball. Ball coming out of the field. Mr. Clark from Jabloteh, also from Samoa North, as the Jabloteh team has formed a relationship with the Samoa North team that has endured the passage of time, really. Lucas, ball banged across. I think he was a bit surprised that he got on the end of it. It was the defender who had just gotten forward. I think he was surprised that it beat everyone. That was Sween, Max Sween. Got his foot there. It would be go down as a chance as Peru bangs it upfield. Front rows wins the first header. It's going to fall at Jones. This is going to be very interesting. A tackle again from behind. And Eden Jones, you're expecting action from him going forward. Instead, he's committing a number of infringement in very telling positions. As Lucas stands over this one, he'd already delivered a beautiful cross inside. What can he do here? It's over the head of anyone. And the referee calls. Not quite sure the call. The players as well. They're asking for some clarification. But the referee, Stephen Jones, he has the final say. And he points to the spot, signaling a free kick there for an infringement in the area by the Jabloteh players. So Jabloteh pushing the Creek team back. And Arima versus San Juan clash as Peru bangs it forward. Controlled well and picked up in the midfield by the impressive Eccles. The return pass broken up there by front rows. And the ball just played out. Eccles turns away from the pressure. And he loses out. George. It's a brilliant ball trying to get George going. This is going to be interesting. He has shown that he's got a lightning fast feet. He decides to go back to Lucas. Lucas looking to reset, goes back to his skipper. And they go all the way back to the keeper. He run a bit of a short pass, but it gets to front rows. His pocket has been picked by Philip. And no call by the referee. He clears it long field. McSween finds George. Is he onside? The flag has stayed down. Tries to cut inside. Still George. And wrong-footed there was Suleiman, but it's still in the possession of Jabloteh. Patterson. Patterson brings it on top. A shot from distance from Fleming. The idea was good. The execution was totally opposite to the idea. It goes out for a goal kicker. So Jabloteh starting to knock on the door. They're coming in waves now. The Creek just looking a bit shaky at this point. One of their players have gone down on his hands and knees. Of course, this 9 o'clock start, always a bit challenging. Peru, he's yet to be beaten. Tested once and he was up to the challenge. He leaves it now for Daniel. Darrell Daniel. He's left-footed. He's going to try to find Philip. Bangs it forward. Lucas gets the header down. Daniel comes and again he tries to find Philip. Tuwari. He's got to it first. Goes back to his keeper. In fact, Von Rose gets to it. Falls to Lucas. Lucas finding George. George seems to be the key for this Jabloteh team. And there's a battle here between Jones and George. The referee, Jones, says that it's an illegal challenge. So it's going to be Daniel, the left-footed Daniel. He finds, his pocket has been picked. Ramda has the ball played through, but it's a bit too straight. And Peru able to come to the top of his area. He bangs it upfield, looking for Philip. And Aaron just comes and claims. John Aaron bowls it out, finding Suleiman in space, but he loses out. Jones, and he picks it up. He tries to get Saldana going, and the ball coming off of George. The referee assistant on their side saying that it's Jabloteh ball, and Lucas is going to take the throw-in. Ball thrown into McSween. McSween picks it up and finds Ramdas. George back to Ramdas. Marcus Santana trying to play the early ball. Coach Linky Augustus, he's up. He's giving instructions. Daniel goes long. They're not putting the ball down. And his ball is through. He's running hard, Suleiman. All the way across, and no one there to collect. And Peru just comes and picks up. Bowls it out. Both teams just exchanging passes. Jones, we were expecting more from him. He's yet to deliver. And Jabloteh, front rows, trying to get the 1-2 going. Finds Fleming. Fleming skips past one, challenge in the area. Good save by Peru. And it's sent to the back of the net. Israel Fleming, he had 2 bites at the cherry. Peru did the necessary, got the first block, but then he was back to Israel Fleming, who just tapped it over the top of the player So Jabloteh, they lead 1-0. Israel Fleming, he gets his name on the scorecard. Referee Stephen Jones decides that it's time for hydration break. So we go into a short break. When we come back, we'll have more action in the National Youth League under 17 D zone. It's Jabloteh up against Creek. The score with just about 25 minutes gone. It's Jabloteh 1, Creek 0. Welcome back. So we starting on a centered ball. So Jabloteh would have just scored, and it wasn't Israel Fleming. In fact, it was Fabian Patterson, the number 11, would have put the ball in the back of the net on the second opportunity. So it's going to be a throw in here, Lucas. And we're getting to see that Eden Jones become more active. He'll need to begin to really show some dominance here. If his team is going to get back into this one, Lucas goes long, headed out. As Jabloteh sticking to the plan to try to get George going. Ramdas turns away from the pressure. Beautiful ball aimed at Patterson. He's coming for more. He's gotten one already. And it's broken up. Suleiman finds Ramdas. Ramdas getting more on the ball since the hydration break. Lucas. What beautiful ball. It's aimed at George. Can he keep it in play? He's fast, but he's not that fast. But just going out of play. And just behind the field there. Very picturesque. 2 cows in the meadow. As the ball has been left here for Daniel. Durrell Daniel with the left boot. Banged forward. Skipping past the challenges, Jones. But Lucas does well. Finds McSween. McSween trying to get George going. It's going to be dangerous here. He's up against Daniel. Daniel does well. The early ball across by Fleming. It's broken up. Finds Philip. Philip treads the needle. This is going to be dangerous. Shot from distance. Oh, it's off the upright. It was Eccles, and the rebound is banged home by Jones. So Hayden Jones pulls his team level. Just as I was saying, he would have to be involved if he is going to have any chance in this one. But it was the impressive Eccles with a shot from distance that rocket off the upright. And it was Jones, man on the spot, who banged it past Aaron. And Creek is level. So the water break seemed to have re-energized this Creek team. Jones, he's finally getting on the ball since after the break. He finds Eccles. Jones again. Eccles is exchanging passes, trying to thread the needle. Good work by front rows. Finds Maxwin. Baliwa comes. Good work by Ramdas. The referee just playing the advantage. No, he would have called it back. Eccles with a strong challenge on the goal scorer, Patterson. It seems to be worse than it would have looked. So it seems to be a broken foot. So the emergency vehicle is just getting onto the pitch. So it was Patterson, a strong challenge. And no malice involved really. The ball was up for grabs and the youngster got it. So from joy to pain here for young Fabian Patterson. He had scored in just about 5 minutes before. There was the hydration break, and it did Creek well. They came out with a lot of energy. They were definitely showing signs of revival. They came calling the impressive Eccles, Luke Eccles. He crashed one off the upright. The rebound banged home by the equally impressive Aidan Jones to equalize, to make it 1 goal apiece. And then an unfortunate incident. The ball up for grabs in the middle of the park. And a strong challenge resulting of course in the stands with a lot of concerned parents. Some talk about put off, but there was no malice involved. The ball was up for grabs. It was not an over the ball challenge. I think more than anything, he went through the ball. Youngsters with their foot not braced. When you're going for the ball, just hanging the boot and someone is coming committed, can just result in injury. So the emergency vehicle just getting the youngster. So a short break here. And the Bonnier ground where it's Creek, the pride of Arima, up against the San Juan Jabloteh, the Eastern Kings. Both teams locked at 0-0. We're seeing a card out, but there's the official, the referee assistant saying that there's no need for a card. You can't react because of the nature of the injury. It's football, a contact sport. The last time I checked, of course, always unfortunate when a youngster is injured, especially this kind of injury. So just if you're just joining us this morning and you're wondering what's on your screen, it's the Trinidad and Tobago National Youth League under 17 division. It's D-Zone Creek Academy under 17. They're up against the San Juan Jabloteh team. Both teams are locked at 1 goal apiece. A very unfortunate incident where the goal scorer for the Jabloteh team, Mr. Fabian Patterson, he's just gotten an injury. So a break in transmission as they just secure the youngster. The emergency vehicle is being put into the emergency vehicle, and they'll head out to the hospital. Best wishes to him, speedy recovery to the young man Fabian Patterson. A day that he'll definitely have bittersweet memories. You'd have just scored not more than 10 minutes before. Well, they're getting ready for a restart here as the players get back on to the pitch. As they get back onto the pitch. The referee calling to have a bit of a discussion. I think the most he could do is just reiterate the values of fair play, good sportsmanship, safety, etc. But there was no malice in the challenge. It was not an over the ball challenge. It was through the ball. The youngster foot was hanging unsupported in midair. The other player, thinking he had an equal opportunity to get to the ball, he came through. Probably he had the advantage of body weight and momentum. And so the referee would continue the play. It's going to be Jabloteh's ball. It was an infringement, but definitely not a card. So it's going to be front rows. And looking to make his entrance is the number 15, Asea Alexander. So Alexander replaces the goal scorer, Patterson. The ball continued. There was I'm hearing that there was a card. I'll confirm that shortly. I don't think there was any card issued. Ball played across. Cleared out. Falls to Philip. Early ball by George. A hint of handball. No calls by the players. Normally indicating that all is well. As Suleiman finds George. And it's going to be a throw-in for the Creek team. Ball thrown forward. Philip, it's bounced up onto his hands. Not the smoothest of services here at the Borneo ground. George, nice 1-2, but it's just a bit too far forward for George. So Suleiman and George exchanging passes. So it's going to be the keeper of the Creek team, Peru. Peru bangs it forward, trying to get Philip going. He's in a battle with Tuari. The referee says an illegal battle there. The use of the hand. Tuari is just questioning the call. Referee Stephen Jones standing firm with his decision. It's going to be Jones. He's already scored one. Goes straight, but straight into the hands of goalkeeper Aaron. And he releases early. George is always a threat. Finds Daniel. Daniel trying to find Soldana. Good skill there by Marcus. But it's one of the shot from distance. Just flashes over there. Going for the spectacular was Israel Fleming. As the crowds continue to pack in here at the Bonaire ground, Bonaire Recreation Ground. So if you have anything you want to spend a breezy Sunday morning, you could come down. Lots of games scheduled here today at the Bonaire Recreation Ground, where the zone is being played of the National Youth League. So it's going to be Daniel, left-footed. Not the best of kicks. Falls to Jabloteh jersey. Alexander puts it back inside. And Peru comes, claims in front of Maxwin. And then he clears it upfield. Ramdas not able to head. And a bit of a high boot. Falls to Philip. And Philip are able to put it home there. Justin Philip. So Creek has definitely come to life since the hydration break. Alexander, he's on for the injured man. Ball just cut out. Ramdas. Ball just going on a play. The coaches from the Jabloteh team, they're up. Shouting instructions. Jones! Straight into the hands of goalkeeper Aaron. So Aiden Jones, he's come to life. And this is going to be dangerous. The speedy George collects one ball across, but well defended. Alexander! Peru does well. Young Peru. So it's going to be a free kick here. Peru. He's been a star for his team thus far for the Rose. The dangerous George. Trying to exchange passes with Suleiman, but Jones able to come back and win it. Marcus. Saldana. Daniel clears it forward. Ball played through. Saldana, he's very tall. He has a good height. Ball played forward. And it comes off over Daniel. He's been putting in a good shift. Ball thrown forward. George. Early ball across. Good defensive header there. Alexander. Just wide. So Baliwa just coming up with that header just in time. Yeah. And it's going to be the goalkeeper, Peru, Emmanuel Peru. He's been awesome for his team. Philip loses out. Ramdas trying to get George going. He's up against Daniel. Goes back to the ever-present Lucas. Philip. George finds Suleiman. Suleiman cuts inside. Fleming. But it's won by Creek. Early ball. Saldana. Let's play forward. He's just straight into the offside position there. So Marcus Saldinia. Tawari. Bangs it in field. Good take. Suleiman. Exchanging passes there with Fleming. Ramdas. Suleiman. Still Suleiman. Loses out. So in fact, the man getting the card for the Crick team was Eccles. The impressive Eccles. So definitely it's going to be a loss. And the ball just banged over the top. So it's Eccles who's not on the pitch. The impressive Luke Eccles. Unfortunate really. So Creek, they're really just looking to hold on until the halftime interval. Maxwin, Baliwa, referee calling for the infringement, saying that Baliwa had pulled the jersey. Zach Balira. So it's going to be Ramdas. From this distance, he can't test goalkeeper Peru. Emmanuel Perudo has been good for his team. Of course, his first name, Emmanuel, means God is with us. And he has been solid as a rock. Ball floated over the top. He comes, claims on the second attempt. So Peru using his area here, trying to get Philip going. Headed down by Tuari. Falls nicely inside to Fleming. George is offside. He's definitely offside, yeah. Jones exchanging passes here. And here comes Marcus putting on a burst of speed. But the ball just running out of play. So it's going to be a goal kick. Since the injury, the Crick team has been unable to really get back into the attacking flow. They would have lost the impressive Eccles. But here comes George, and he runs out of real estate. Peru bangs it upfield. Headed back inside, but only front row is there. Gives it away cheaply. Philip. George. He's up against Daniel. Turns his man. The early ball, but Daniel able to do good defensive work. And he just clears it out. Anywhere will do. Ball just going out into the road. So if you're just joining us, you're watching the National Youth League Under 17. It's Creek up against Jabloteh. The scores at this time, Jabloteh 1, Creek 1. Jabloteh got a goal of the boot of Fabian Patterson at the second attempt after a brilliant save from goalkeeper Peru. And then it was the impressive Aiden Jones who finished off a cracking shot from distance from Luke that crashed over the uprights and back into play. A push off there And that's the halftime whistle. Referee Stephen Jones brings it to half. So at the half, it's Jabloteh 1, Creek 1. We go to the break. When we come back, we'll have more action in the second half.
What are you doing? Carnival at KFC is so special to all. What are we doing? Do what you want with the crunch, don't fight it. KFC, Carnival, when you bite it. Flavor, thicker, like rocket. It's a Carnival with the baddest bucket.
The crunch calling with our baddest bucket. That's 7 pieces of chicken for only $99. And for just $25 more, get 4 additional sides. Or crunch into Carnival with a super deal and get 1 piece of chicken, 1 regular side, a biscuit, and a large drink for only $29.95.
When the taste moves your waist, you know it's Carnival at KFC. What are you doing? Carnival at KFC is so special to all. What are we doing? Do what you want with the crunch, don't fight it. KFC, Carnival, when you bite it. Flavor, thicker, like rocket. It's a Carnival with the baddest bucket.
The crunch calling with our baddest bucket. That's 7 pieces of chicken for only $99. And for just $25 more, get 4 additional sides. Or crunch into Carnival with a super deal and get 1 piece of chicken, 1 regular side, a biscuit, and a large drink for only $29.95.
When the taste moves your waist, you know it's Carnival at KFC. What are you doing? Carnival at KFC is so special to all. What are we doing? Do what you want with the crunch, don't fight it. KFC, Carnival, when you bite it. Flavor, thicker, like rocket. It's a Carnival with the baddest bucket.
The crunch calling with our baddest bucket. That's 7 pieces of chicken for only $99. And for just $25 more, get 4 additional sides. Or crunch into Carnival with a super deal and get 1 piece of chicken, 1 regular side, a biscuit, and a large drink for only $29.95.
When the taste moves your waist, you know it's Carnival at KFC. What are you doing? Carnival at KFC is so special to all. What are we doing? Do what you want with the crunch, don't fight it. KFC, Carnival, when you bite it. Flavor, thicker, like rocket. It's a Carnival with the baddest bucket.
The crunch calling with our baddest bucket. That's 7 pieces of chicken for only $99. And for just $25 more, get 4 additional sides. Or crunch into Carnival with a super deal and get 1 piece of chicken, 1 regular side, a biscuit, and a large drink for only $29.95.
When the taste moves your waist, you know it's Carnival at KFC. What are you doing? Carnival at KFC is so special to all. What are we doing? Do what you want with the crunch, don't fight it. KFC, Carnival, when you bite it. Flavor, thicker, like rocket. It's a Carnival with the baddest bucket.
The crunch calling with our baddest bucket. That's 7 pieces of chicken for only $99. And for just $25 more, get 4 additional sides. Or crunch into Carnival with a super deal and get 1 piece of chicken, 1 regular side, a biscuit, and a large drink for only $29.95.
When the taste moves your waist, you know it's Carnival at KFC. What are you doing? Carnival at KFC is so special to all. What are we doing? Do what you want with the crunch, don't fight it. KFC, Carnival, when you bite it. Flavor, thicker, like rocket. It's a Carnival with the baddest bucket.
The crunch calling with our baddest bucket. That's 7 pieces of chicken for only $99. And for just $25 more, get 4 additional sides. Or crunch into Carnival with a super deal and get 1 piece of chicken, 1 regular side, a biscuit, and a large drink for only $29.95.
When the taste moves your waist, you know it's Carnival at KFC. It's a crunch Nival with the baddest bucket.
The Crunch calling with our baddest bucket. That's 7 pieces of chicken for only $99. And for just $25 more, get 4 additional sides. Or crunch into Carnival with a super deal and get 1 piece of chicken, 1 regular side, a biscuit, and a large drink for only $29.95.
When the taste moves your waist, you know it's crunch Nival at KFC. What are you doing?
Crunch Nival at KFC is so special to all
What
of
are you
me.
doing? Do what you want with the crunch, don't fight it. KFC, Carnival, when you bite it. Flavor, thicker, like rocket. It's a crunch Nival with the baddest bucket.
The Crunch calling with our baddest bucket. That's 7 pieces of chicken for only $99. And for just $25 more, get 4 additional sides. Or crunch into Carnival with a super deal and get 1 piece of chicken, 1 regular side, a biscuit, and a large drink for only $29.95.
When the taste moves your waist, you know it's crunch Nival at KFC.
Welcome back. Welcome back. We're here at the Bonnier Grounds in East Trinidad as the Trinidad and Tobago National Youth League Under-17 East Zone. It's on here. It's San Juan Jabloteh. They are in green and red. They're up against Creek in all blue with some yellow streaks. The scores at the half: Jabloteh 1, Creek 1. Jabloteh getting their goals off the boot of Fabian Patterson, and Creek, they got their goal off the boot of Aiden Jones, the number 17. Creek down to 10 men after the sending off of the impressive Luke Eccles, in an incident that forced the injury of Patterson. Alexander, ball played out wider. It's aimed at George Daniel. He's done an awesome job at the wing-back position. He comes across, puts the ball into touch. So it's going to be throw-in for the Creek team. Ball thrown in. Ball trying to get it across. It goes out. It's going to be a throwing for the Creek team. It's going to be Peru, Emmanuel Peru. He's been awesome for his team in goal. Of course, a number of these players would represent their school teams, but it's not secondary schools football action here. It's the National Youth League put on by the TTFA. Ball cleared forward. Ramdas. Good strong defensive header there. And trying to play it forward. There was the substitute. That's number 17 who's come on. Number 16 who's come on. So the substitute is Tristan Joseph. And going to work here is Bisesa. Some good skill on the inside here. All right, but his pocket is being picked. Bursting into the area. Shut up. After a good telling run there by the substitute, Alexandro Benchango. Bengoche. So Creek making some substitutions as they try to get a solution. It's Tristan Joseph, the ball aimed at the substitute. Front rows, he's gotten his pocket picked. A shot from distance. And it goes out. So it's going to be a throwing there. A goal kick, sorry. In fact, the referee calls for infringement. And front rows finds himself in the referee's card. So it's going to be a free kick for the. It's going to be a free kick for the Creek team, and the man coming on there, it's Punet. He was supposed to start Ronaldo Punet. He's already shown why he was listed to start. Arrived late and was disciplined according. So it's Punet. He can't hit the ball. Before the game, his coach was just saying that he has all the attributes of a top player. Shot from distance. Straight to the hands of goalkeeper Aaron. So expect some action with Punet coming on. And it's played forward. Wider. Joseph chasing against Tuwari. Tuwari just screens it out. Quickly taking throw. Finds Lucas. Lucas. Ramdas exchanging passes. They go into George. George back to Ramdas. Ramdas looking for movement wider. Ball played across. But Bissessa will not be able to keep it in play. So it's going to be a goal kick for Peru. Peru clears the ball out, goes out for throw. So a heated battle here in the East as the pride of Arima battles the San Juan Kings. Fleming finding Bissessa. Bissessa turns the man one way, then the other. Wins his team a corner. Ball played out. Still not cleared, but into the arms of goalkeeper Peru. So Peru bangs it forward. Front rows. Miss kick. Punet! Still Punet! Hard boot, high boot. So it's a high boot there. Punet just raising the boot a bit high. So he's come on and really he's lit up the Bonnier ground here. You wonder, had he come on time and started this game, what would have been the result? Fleming, beautiful turn in the midfield. He's looking for movement. That's a brilliant ball over the top. Alexander, the keeper's come out. He's in no man's land. Ball played back on top. A lot of room. Alexander. Ramdas. He's running into trouble. Some good skill there by Jones, the goal scorer. And the referee calling for the infringement. So referee Stephen Jones allowing the play to continue. And then when he thought the advantage was lost, calling it back. But it's going to be Fleming. Stands over the ball. Israel Fleming. Into the back of the net. Soft goal there by Peru. He's been awesome all morning long. But when he watches that replay over, he'll not be happy. The ball was up over the wall and into the back of the net. Peru was excellent all morning long. But that one just going over the wall. A soft goal at the end there by a man who has carried his team, Emmanuel Peru. Goal scored by Fleming. So Fleming gets his name on the scorecard. So Jabloteh lead 2-1. Ball thrown in. Ball played. Is he onside? Besessa. Lucas, shot from distance, was way over the bar. So Jabloteh looking to tighten the screws. Remember, Creek, they're down to 10 men. They're down a man and down a goal now. Ball cleared out. It just goes out. Turning away nicely here. He's come to life in the midfield. That's Fleming. Fleming threads the ball through to Alexander. Alexander turns one man. Ball across and he just tapped home. Is he onside? The flag has stayed down and George gets his name on the scorecard. Jamal George, he have knocked all morning long. He adds a third as the San Juan Kings, they're running away with this one. Jabloteh, they lead 3-1. So number 12, who gets his name on the scorecard, Jamal George. Daniel. Joseph. Burnett. Creek ball. Still. So the Creek team under a lot of pressure here. They're down to 10 men. Conceded 2 quick goals. George Ballywood doing quite well. He's been good for his team. So it's Lucas with the train. Throws it in, find Ramdas. Ball played forward. Punnett, this is dangerous. He's a direct, he's also quite good. Good strong challenge there by Fort Rose. Lucas. And then he just clears it out. So it's going to be a throw in there for the Creek team. They have not given up just yet. As Fort Rose has gone down. Never a good sight when you see a player go down. You've already had a horrific injury this morning. Fort Rose pulls off his boot. The young players, if you're injured on your foot, you don't pull off the boot because that invites the blood to rush in. You leave on the boot, so you try to stop the forward body, the inflammation that builds up there. If you had to apply water or ice through the boot, but of course the natural thing is to pull off your boot and see what's wrong. But that's not the medical beneficial thing to do. But he's getting his boot back on. Big Front Rows, he's been good for his team at the back. He's played to his strengths, Jaheim Front Rows. Big burly fella. Just about 170, most of it muscle. Coming out the worst for wear with his challenge up against Tristan Joseph, who's going to take the throw now. They're going to be aiming for Burnett. Burnett just about, probably just under 6 foot. Also a solid ball. Burnett, he takes it on the, not the best of controls. Alexander, he's come to work since coming on. Turn one way, then the other. But some good defensive work. Ball cleared up into the air. And Punette, the referee calling. So it's going to be an infringement against Punette. Front rows. The signal is to dink it over the top. Floated. Alexander. Peru bangs it forward. Front rows does well. Fleming loses out. Punette, this is going to be problems. But front rows comes and he plays it into the nearest touch. Take no prisoners type of defender. The big centre back for the Jabloteh team. Punette, he's up against Ramdas. Referee says illegal holding by Ramdas. So it's going to be a free kick for the Creek team in an advanced position. And looking to get over it is Walker. In fact, Jones, Eden Jones, the goal scorer, he comes to take it. He can hit from this distance. But he has Punette to aim at as well. But he can score from this distance. Definitely can shoot the ball. Goes Punette. Keeper comes, protects himself. But then it's a poor clearance. And it's back over his head. Just wide. Good vision by the youngster Jabari Joseph. He saw the keeper off his line. He tried to lob him. He got it over the keeper, but it just wasn't on target. Good thinking by the youngster there. So Creek, they're down 3-0 down Amana, but they've not given up on this one. They're fighting for every ball, every play. 3-1. They've decided that they're not going to go out without a fight. The pride of Arima up against the Kings of San Juan. Aaron taking his time. He's in no hurry. He goes short to front rows. In fact, it goes past front rows. They're finding Besessa. Nice exchange of passes. Kamani Besessa. But some good defensive work there at the wing-back position by Pilgrim. Jabloteh with the throw. Thrown it, and it's a foul throw. By Thomas, Ajani Thomas. Thrown in by Pilgrim, he bangs it upfield. Front rows. Takes it, finds Thomas. Thomas to Ramdas. A bit of a bumble in the midfield. Ramdas finds Lucas. Lucas trying to get it forward. Find Jones. It's given up. George plays the ball into the channel. He loses out. Ball cut back. Alexander! He blazes over from inside the area. Asea Alexander with a chance to put his team even further up. The chance from the stands is come Creek, let's go. So substitution about to be made by Jabloteh. Kalik Hernandez, the man coming in. It seemed like they're taking off front rows. The big man at the back, he's putting his shift. He's done well. So some changes at the back. Lucas. Clears it forward. Alexander over the post here again. So back-to-back opportunities for Asea Alexander. He had the opportunity to put this one to bed early, but he's mixed back-to-back opportunities. So Creek still in it, looking to turn to a river here as they tried to get back on terms. Daniel bangs it upfield. Punet chases it down. So always up for a battle. Punet. Some nice skill. Ball just going out of play. So it's going to be throw-in for Jabloteh. And the referee, Mr. Stephen Jones, he decides that it's time for a hydration break. So while the kids have a drink, we have one. The score at this time, it's a Jabloteh 3, Creek 1. We're going to the break. When we come back, we'll have more action live right here from the Bonacorda Recreation Ground. Welcome back. We're getting ready as for action after the second hydration break in this the second half of this interesting clash between Creek FC and San Juan Jabloteh under 17. The scores at this time, it's the San Juan Jabloteh team. They lead 3 goals to 1. They've got their goals from Fabian Patterson. Then adding the second was Israel Fleming, and giving them their third goal was Jamal George from the side. For the side from Arima Creek, they got their only goal from Aiden Jones, who has been silent after that. Of course, they're down to 10 men after the sending off of the impressive central player, that's Luke Eccles. So it's Thomas who throws in to Bisesa. Thomas looking at dribble pass. Punet. Punet has, in fact, that's not Punet, that's a substitute who's come on for the Creek team. Ball played forward, and it's going to be dangerous here. Lucas, and he just puts it out. Safety first for a corner. So it's going to be a corner here for the Creek team. It's a corner. The linesman saying, the referee assistant saying it's a goal kick, but it's definitely a corner. The man kind, yeah. Well, yeah, that's it was. Ramdas. And the ball just going out of play. And now it goes out for a corner on the opposite side. Jabloteh. Referee Stephen Jones looking to come across to have a word with Lincoln Augustus. Ball across. Saved by. Ball goes out of play. In fact, he's gone down. No call by the referee. Tuari. Ball goes out of. So it's going to be a throw-in. George, anxious. You can't be running to throw the ball. You got to plant your foot, young George. Something that young players, of course, you got to teach them. And we sometimes think that they should know. But Thomas does the same thing. So it's going to be a throwing forward. Flicked on Punet. Punet. Lucas clears it out. So it's going to be a throw-in. So Creek has definitely come to life. And again, a player just pulling off his boot. That's the Creek player. Two players going down in a bundle. The number 5 for Jabloteh, that's Nicholas Lucas. Of course, this broadcast brought to you courtesy KFC, finger licking good. 360 TV. So this partnership, of course, reaping rewards here as Jabloteh continue to lead. They lead this one 3-1. So Joseph, he's been taken care of. That's Tristan Joseph. Ball thrown in. He's run out over real estate. That's the goal scorer, Israel Fleming. The ball just coming off the hands of that's Aidan Jones. The referee Stephen Jones right on spot. Tuari. Bangs this one forward. Alexander, but Daniel clears it out, goes out for a throw-in. So it's going to be a throw. Alexander. Ball played inside. Only as far as Fleming with a shot. The idea was good. The execution was not up to the standard of the idea. And it goes over. Peru. bangs it forward. Tuari with a solid header. Heads it clear. So Creek, not much more time left in this one. They should be looking to get back on even terms. George. Jones. Daniel. Back to Jones. Jones bangs it across. Call for handle. No call by the referee. George. Nice work by George. Tries to get Punet going. Fafan. Strong challenge. Yeah, a bit of a high boot there by Fleming. Jones. If it's one man can deliver, it's Jones. Aimed at Punet. Punet takes it down on the chest. Punet shot. That's a brilliant block there by Tuari. Jones. He's lost out here. Ball played forward. Fafan in a foot race. But some good pressure there by Hernandez. Goes out of play, and it's going to be a throw-in. Ball thrown forward. Lucas. Ball played forward. Lucas again. Ball banged over. Peru. Bangs it forward. If it lands, it can be dangerous. Because Punet, he's a handful. Just cleared Lucas. Played through Hernandez. Alexander bursting into the area. George does well. Besessa. He's been bundled over. But then it's given away. Ramdas. Flashing wide there. Marley Ramdas. It was teed up on a platter for him. Was unable to get it on target. Peru. He's been solid for his team. One blemish to his name. Punet. Thomas. Thrown in. Tuari. Georgia. Spliced by Tuari. So Thomas. Bisessa. Ball chipped over the top. Peru is quickly off his line. And he rolls it short. Tristan Joseph trying to get Punet going. He has another opportunity. It's over the head. Fafan. Hernandez. Good strong tackle. Bissessa. Ball across. Daniel clears it, but only as far as Fleming. Fleming flying Ramdas. Ramdas cool, calm, and collected. Finds Bissessa. Bissessa loses out. Bissessa finds Ramdas. Ramdas. Beautiful ball. Wider. Alexander, is he onside? Flagger stay down. Teeing up Fleming. Oh, awful shot there by Fleming. But it goes only as far as Lucas. Lucas driving forward. Fleming. Ramdas. Punet. Thomas. It's a free kick there. Fafan. Well, it's been a combination of errors here by the officials. Never want to, they're always in the pressure cooker. But it's some strange calls. Thomas. Ball floated across. Jones, the substitute. Jones finds Tristan Joseph. He skips past the challenge of George there. Lucas. Ball kept in play. Good work by Tuari. But then he gives it away. Daniel back inside. Thomas unable to clear. So they're under a bit of pressure here. Thomas. And it finally goes out for a goal kick. So if you're just joining us, you're watching action in the Trinidad and Tobago National Youth League under 17 division. It's in the zone as Jabloteh, the pride of San Juan. They're up against the pride of Arima Creek. Jabloteh, they lead 3-1. Ramdas striding forward. Goes short there. Ball wider to Alexander. Alexander trying to find Fleming. He loses out to Jones. Jones trying to get Punet going. It falls kindly to Joseph. Joseph, ball across. Punet. Challenge from behind. No call by the referee. Ball inside. Headed over the top of the goal there by Lucas. So it's going to be a corner. So it's going to be a corner here. As of course, always good when there's youth leagues. The fans are always knowledgeable. They know they know the players better than you. Of course, they would be going out every Saturday morning to training throughout the country. It's going to be Walker though. Floated inside. Headed over by Tuari. They're arguing the keeper should have called. But if he didn't call, the defender has to do the necessary that he did competently. So it's going to be Fafan now. He's going to try to deliver. Ball floated. Comes and he claims this time. John Aaron. And he bangs it upfield trying to get Hernandez going. It's a telling ball. Hernandez, he's come on and shown a good change of pace up top. He's looking for support. The early ball And he gets a deflection, so it's going to be a corner on the opposite side. Taking his time to go across there is Jamal George. He's already gotten his name on the scorecard here this morning. A beautiful morning for football. Jamal George is going to take this with the right boot. He's going to be cutting away. It's a cross, headed clear there by Jones. Does the necessary. Thomas runs across, and he's going to take this throwing. Ajani Thomas throws it in, finds Ramdas, silky smooth midfielder. Then he gets the commentator's curse, slips. Punet up against Lucas. He shakes off the challenge. Plays it through the Thomas. Comes and wins Ajani Thomas, and then he just bangs it off the opposing team player. And it goes out. It's going to be a throwing for the Sour Kings as they lead here. Tuari finds Lucas. Lucas bangs this one forward. Fafan with the defensive header. Hernandez though making himself bigger. But Fafan kept at it. Jamal George, the ball floated in. Peru, he drops it. But it falls to Jones. Jones looking to get Punet going. This is going to be interesting. Punet up against Tuwari. No call by the referee. So the referee calling for the infringement. Punet being a bit too enthusiastic. Lucas. Ball played over the top, and a bit of pushing there as well. So the referee is being consistent. Mr. Stephen Jones, you don't ask the referees to get it all right, but you ask them to be consistent with their calls. Shot from distance. And Aaron shows his skill, takes it on the chest. His team is leading 3-1. He's in no great hurry to play. And then he just scoops it up. The countdown will start. He decides to roll it short to Lucas. Lucas bangs it forward. Hernandez always a willing runner. Peru comes and punches. No call by the referee. The referee saying the advantage was played. Some good skill, good shot, good defensive work. And the referee calls for infringement. Or he calls offside. There's a referee assistant on the far side, not an official one. So the referee just helping him out, deeming that the man would have been on the wrong side of the defensive line. Ball aimed at Punet. This is going to be interesting. Punet had the opportunity. Ramdas. Fleming, he's disappeared completely from this one. Ball played over the top. He's come and claim Peru. Punet cannot go, he was offside. And that's the final whistle. So at the end of it all, in this, the National Youth League Under 17 competition between San Juan Jabloteh and Creek, it's San Juan Jabloteh, the Kings of San Juan. They win this one 3-1 for the Sour Kings. They got the opening goal off the boot of Fabian Patterson. Then the side from Arima Creek, they pulled one back to Aidan Jones. After that, a man was sent off from Creek, and after the interval, Jabloteh scored 2 unanswered goals coming off the boot of number 12, George, and a free kick from Israel Fleming. So at the end, Jabloteh, they walk away impressive 3 goals to 1 winners versus Creek. We want to thank you for viewing this production here from 360 TV and KFC. Remember to be viewing next Saturday or next Sunday as we bring to you all the action in the National Youth League as we follow the Sour Kings. So from all of us here, the producer, Mr. Bikram, as well as Sachin, I'm going to signing off from Bonnier in East Trinidad.
What are you doing?
Carnival at KFC is so special to all
What are
of
we
me.
doing? Do what you want with the crunch, don't fight it. KFC, Carnival, when you bite it. Flavor, take out, like rocket. It's a crunch Nival with the baddest bucket.
The Crunch calling with our baddest bucket. That's 7 pieces of chicken for only $99. And for just $25 more, get 4 additional sides. Or crunch into Carnival with a super deal and get 1 piece of chicken, 1 regular side, a biscuit, and a large drink for only $29.95.
When the taste moves your waist, you know it's crunch Nival at KFC.